Hey guys, welcome to Diecast Reviews. So it's a review on Paul Valdez here, who is obviously a truck that was released in like 2010, one of the rarer ones. But I do have it here to review for you guys today. See, he's got an oil can with him, and he's the one that opens up kind of like this to the side. So probably one of the more boring ones. Like there were 4 of these that were kind of rare. And out of the 4, he's probably the most boring in the way he opens, but he's still pretty cool nonetheless. You can see some other 2 pretty rare trucks down here, actually. These trucks kind of rare as well. I have him, and I think I've done a review of him on this channel. So you can see hauler opens, load cargo inside. Cargo area, got some like boxes there. In the year, let's see what year it was. 2009. So this was a 2010 release, so final lap collection as evident by the card art. So yeah, he was number 16, it looks like. So smack dab in the middle of those 2. So that makes sense why they're in the back of the package. But yeah, there's a nice picture of Paul right there, without an oil can actually. So it's kind of interesting that they used without an oil can picture there, and then an oil can picture, or released him with an oil can. But let's get him out of the package here. Not sure if this bottom opens up like it does on modern haulers. Looks like it does. Let's see. So yeah, looks like the things are still the same as they are now. They stayed the same. Kind of want to open it up on camera for you guys, but this looks taped. Yeah, that's going to be real loud if I try to open it up on camera. So I'll be right back with him out of the package. So here is Paul Valdez out of the package. It does look pretty nice. We can take the trailer, disconnect the trailer from the rest of the cab. So here is the cab of Paul, or Paul Valdez himself, I guess. He's in this nice orange color, this like light orange type of cheese color, almost like, I don't know, like a cheese orange or something. I'm not sure, but you can see he's kind of tired. I think he's actually watching the race. I'll put a picture up later, obviously, but I think he's watching the race. I think that's where he appeared. You can see that it has PV right there, obviously standing for Paul Valdez. Kind of interesting. It's like in red and green because that really doesn't match the rest of his color scheme, but it's kind of interesting there. See, blue eyes. You've got this little design, the striping that comes down near his grill. And here you've got like his mouth, and you can see it's kind of dirty down here. So that would be very close to the road. You've got like a motor oil can right here that he is drinking out of. And I think if you put it down, it doesn't even touch the ground. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. But I guess it is to have him roll smoothly. Which then begs the question: why did they even release him with an oil can? Anyways. You can see there's this is 2010, but this is some real nice detail here from it. So you've got like the rims that are very detailed with dirt. You've got the side tanks here, very detailed with dirt. Rims again over here, detailed with dirt. And he's got no mud flaps, which is kind of interesting considering most trucks they release have mud flaps. Let's see if the prototype picture had mud flaps. Spot them. Yeah, see, it doesn't have mud flaps on there. That's kind of interesting. Most of the trucks they release have mud flaps. Paul here does not for some reason. So that's pretty cool. So you have the back. You're less detailed than the piston cup hauler backs, I do believe. A little more detailed over here. Obviously, this will hook up. Yeah, just some nice detail all along the bottom here for Paul. And there you have his license plate, which is ML115. They use that a lot, and I think they still use that sometimes, which is kind of annoying, but it's metal. So while I do give him credit for the detail, I take away points for that. So there's his hat there, which is plastic, so, it matches up okay. Usually the plastic hats may have some issues, like the color doesn't match up quite as well with the rest of the body, but this one matches up just fine. The rest of the body color. Yeah. See, they have to credit Peterbilt. Apparently, he's a Peterbilt model. That's pretty cool, actually. Got Gil here, who apparently he's a Kenworth. Except it says Peterbilt right there, or maybe Kenworth is part of Peterbilt. I don't know, but they didn't credit Peterbilt down here. I don't know, but they credited Peterbilt down here. But anyways, so that is Paul Valdez, just himself, and here's his trailer. Just a standard looking trailer, nice detail. We will go over that. So you can see it has trailer. It just says trailer right there, I think. And you've got some numbers, 53-2759. I don't think those have any resemblance to anything whatsoever. But then you've got the 53 right there. You've got it as 53 down here. You've got a code that I will not read because it's a lot of numbers and letters. But you can look at that code there. I think it says check lug nuts, which would be like check that the lug nuts are all secure. Not sure what that other strip text is right there. They're 135 PU. And caution, I think something like this truck makes wide turns or something, but wouldn't you just put that on the back here? That seems like a better place to put it, or at least that's where most trucks put it. I think you've got like the same codes back here. Those are kind of, you can't see the rest of them, but I do believe all these codes are exactly the same as the other side. Here's the back. Nice detail here. We'll go for the detail on the side in a bit, but very nice detail here. You've got some detail here on the top going up along the side, some dirt down here near the doors, the this metal part right here, or what should be representing metal, very dirty and rusty. The back is, I was gonna say bumper and back at the same time, and it sounded like a buck, but no, the bumper here is very dirty as well. The ML115 license plate, which is conveniently not dirty. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, but got the dirty rims as well. You've got some detail here up on the roof. Kind of the side is pretty clean, actually. Got some detail down there. The roof is kind of dirty, though. And then here you've got some dirty stuff. Some dirt on the bottom, some dirt and grime right there. And you've got this thing right here. I do like the little simple design here with just the red stripe going, the big red stripe going across and the little black strip going on top of it. That's a nice design, and the cream color of the truck itself is pretty cool. So on the base, you've got these things, which usually would just, come out. Like they'd be folded in, you'd fold them out on most trucks, but on this one, they just stay up the whole time because they don't interfere with the ground when it's driving. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And if we open it up, this is how it opens. Actually, which side does it open from? It should open from this side. Yeah, there you go. So it's kind of latched in there on this little knob. But when you open it up, this is what you see inside. So it's got this place where you could put a car. I don't have an open car near me right now, but if we pretend Gil's a smaller car, just a regular, like McQueen would fit in there, for example. I don't have a loose car anywhere near me right now, but just, a normal car would fit in there. Okay, you could transport it. You've got some spark plugs or something right here. But just stacks of them. Although normally you'd probably he'd probably fill this whole thing up with spark plugs, but they've made it so you have a little place to park your car with some dirt down here, kind of representing cars that have been parked and have made this part dirty. But yeah, that is the inside, and obviously just closes up like that. Very similar to the trailer of Gil. Actually, I think it's exactly the same. Which would make sense that it's exactly the same, but it also opens up. However, inside it has some like recycled stuff and dirt and whatnot. But other than that, basically the exact same trailer. If I compare Paul here to Gil, they're not exactly the same. Casting, as you can see, Gil's a little wider, and Paul is a little slimmer. Which would make sense. They credit different things on the bottom, although Gil does have a Peterbilt thing right there. I don't know, but they credit Peterbilt on Paul and Kenworth on Gil. So I'm not exactly sure what the difference between that is and why he has a Peterbilt logo. I would assume Kenworth is part of Peterbilt or something like that, but yeah. So there's a comparison between those two. Let's give Paul here a ride on the turntable. Probably zoom out a little bit. Here is his trailer on the turntable. And I will put the two of them together because why not? So it just connects in that hole like so. Yeah, looks pretty nice. Actually, like Paul Valdez a little more than I think I would have thought I liked him. But yeah, he's definitely a very nice truck. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a bio to Meet the Car in the Meet the Cars book, the latest version. You can see he's got Oliver Light Load, Bing Crinkle Shaft, Gil actually. No, well, it was there. Gil and Jerry Recycled Batteries are the other ones who are the four who have bio. So unfortunately, Paul does not have a bio underneath the Cars book, but it's okay. I'll actually put up a picture of where Paul appeared in the movie right here. I think he was literally for a split second. I think he was watching the race. The most positive he was watching the LA race. So he appeared for like a split second in the movie, but he was there. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas and the holidays and the New Year. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.